Welcome back to another edition of Nurture the Mind. I am your host, Cole Poots, and today we have another music reaction, first time listening. Guys, I say it in every video. I've been delaying a lot of the requests that you guys have given me. Eventually, I'm going to get back to them, but I am so behind in my own music catalog of like music that I've been wanting to get to for a long time. So I'm trying to use this as an opportunity to get somewhat caught up, even though I'm only listening to one song off of an album at a time. This week, we are going to listen to Metallica. They released an album called 72 Seasons, and that came out back in April 14th to be specific. And I'm just going to choose a random song. You know how we do it. I used to be really into Metallica, especially when I was younger. And I know for a lot of people, Metallica is like the gold standard of bands that have existed, especially in their genre, rock and roll, but more so metal influenced. And I feel like a lot of what's gone on this channel specifically in terms of the music that I've listened to, a lot of it has been heavier, falling in reverse. We did Avenged Sevenfold last week. And we're kind of sticking along that theme of rock and roll, hard rock, metal, and now we're going Metallica. So I'm going to pick a random song. A lot of Metallica's songs are long as fuck. This album is 12 tracks, but it ends up being an hour and 17 minutes. So most of these songs are pretty long. Maybe I'll choose one that's not so long. The title that really intrigues me is track number 4. It's called Sleepwalk My Life Away, and it's about 7 minutes. I think I'm going to go with that song. So, not much more of an intro. Let's get into it. Metallica, Sleepwalk My Life Away, off of the album 72 Seasons. Their intros are always so long, dude. It's like always the first minute of the song is an instrumental. I just gotta pause for a second because those lyrics right there fucking hit me so hard. talking about wake me, sleepwalking my life away, repeating day after day. Bro, that is the feeling that I have been having lately is I feel like I was just talking about this with my friend, and it's been kind of like an internal battle that I've been having. Is I think when you get older and you go full time into the workforce, you just have to be very careful because once you get into that routine, it's so hard to break out of that routine and do anything different. I think we get caught and we get exhausted from our job and all the energy, whether it be mentally or physically, emotionally, spiritually, that we have to exhaust inside of this boring, monotonous routine. It depletes us so much of what we actually desire that even on the weekends when we have days off, we don't know what to do with ourselves. We don't go pursue hobbies. We don't go pursue things that are fun or are challenging. And it's just a scary way to live through life because eventually over time, you feel so depleted, like I said, on what it is that you would actually like to do, what it is that you would like to actually accomplish. And of course, like we have to have a job, we have to have a career, we have to find ways to make money, to pay the bills and whatnot. But I think so many people are stuck in that cycle where everything is just so repetitive and they don't question it. And bro, that is like death by a slow suicide. That is not going to make you happy long term. And day after day after day after day, you are just slowly killing yourself. And so that line right there, those few lines right there, although they're very short, they are also very impactful because that is how I have been feeling here recently. So all right, let's continue. Sleepwalk My Life Away by Metallica. To be honest, and this is probably going to come off as a criticism, I know that Metallica is mainly known for having long songs, having long intros, having long outros, but I don't really feel like it felt like that song was more so instrumental, and it just felt like it kept carrying on, carrying on, carrying on, almost to the point where I almost wish that it was over. Now, the lyrics, when they did come up, they had somewhat of an effect on me, again, because of, some of the things that I've been going through here recently, but I wish there was more lyrics. I wish there was more verses. I wish there was more to touch on with that subject, because I think there are so many people in our world, in our society, in our culture, especially here in America, that probably can relate to just even the title of this track, is that they feel like they're sleepwalking their life away, that their life is in a haze, that it's foggy, like they can't think clearly. And I was actually just outside of the conversation that I was having with my friend a few days ago. I was watching this YouTube video, and this guy was talking about this exact subject, and he was saying, do you ever feel numb? Do you ever feel spiritually dry? Do you ever feel depleted? Do you ever feel like you don't have a sense of purpose or a direction in life? And he's like, I have felt that way on occasion at various points throughout my life many times. And he made a really interesting point. Like, I don't know if it's one thing over a bunch of other things, but we are so stimulated with technology, with these devices. We chase instant gratification. We chase pleasure right away, where we don't really have to work for anything. We're getting these quick, cheap, instant hits of dopamine that it's completely rewired the reward system in our own head. A lot of us are very complacent and very comfortable in life. And I'm not saying you shouldn't necessarily strive for a position like that in life, but I do think that is what is contributing to a lot of these feelings and people being unfulfilled and not truly allowing themselves to chase a life of their dreams that is worth living. And so the lyrics for this song, I think, are potent. I just wish that they would expand on it, because, again, I know for myself, that is something that I've been struggling with off and on for the last year. And I know more broadly than that, there are a lot of people that feel the exact same way. And my theory on it is that I don't think it is healthy for humans to go through their lives living out the same day, living out the same experience, having the same set of conversations, always knowing or being able to expect what is going to happen throughout their day. That is depressing, dude. I don't know how anybody could disagree with me. I know that we need structure. I know we need routine. I know we need some sort of semblance in our lives, because humans don't like to anticipate what's going to happen in the future. They want to reduce a lot of that anxiety by creating that structure that's going to give them security moving forward. But there is something to be said for a person that has those aspects of their life anchored down, but also somebody that is willing to constantly explore, to constantly look at new ideas, new perspectives, be around people that challenge them, that challenge their beliefs, or maybe a thought or an idea, and becoming that person that is always branching outside of their comfort zone, inch by inch, little by little, just to make sure that they're always growing and they're not staying stagnant and complacent and living a life of redundancy. I think somewhat of trying to find that balance is what is really healthy for the human mind, because it's just unfulfilling. Like I said, I don't think there's any other way to describe it. And I really probably don't even need to expand on this idea because I think everybody can understand and sympathize, empathize with what I'm saying. So, as far as the song goes, because this is a music reaction, but in these music reactions, I tend to go deeper and think about philosophy and life and try and apply that and that spin. Yeah, dude, like I just think the instrumental is the thing that just kept going on and on and on and on and on. And I wish they would have expanded a little bit more in their lyrics. And I guess I don't know if Metallica has ever been notoriously known for their lyrics and having that philosophical spin, but I don't know, man. It just seemed like it was a very bland way to talk about this subject in the song and then just have most of the song be an instrumental. And I'm really trying not to beat down on them on Metallica because they're obviously one of the greats, but it's like I don't know, man. Like I don't know, give us more and maybe shorten the song just a little bit because it just felt like it kept going on and on and on and on and on. But anyways, that's my reaction. You got to keep these reactions authentic for how you feel, where you're at in the moment in time. So I'm assuming maybe this album has a little bit more to offer. This is just one song, and I could probably come back to it, and maybe I would change my mind. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, as always, please like the videos. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Comment down in the comment section. Give me suggestions of new artists to listen to, or maybe just some projects that I haven't heard. If you got value from this video, if you like the content that I've been posting, all I ask is you do one of those things that I just mentioned, or you can also share the message with your friends, with your family, with like-minded people that you think would enjoy this content. Tell them to come over and watch these videos, man. Like, we're trying to build a community over here. I love the YouTube community. You guys are very positive. You guys are inspiring, like always giving me really good choices. And also it really helps me grow my channel and push my message out there to more people. This is truly a passion of mine. I love music. I'm trying to get more in touch with my creative side because I feel like I've left it, here recently over the last few years, again, focusing so much on work and not so much on some of these things that give me pure enjoyment in life. So yeah, that's all I ask is share the show, share the message, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Any of those things helps me out a lot, and I appreciate it anytime you guys come by, visit my channel, and watch my shit. So thank you guys. I will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.